welcome to Let's Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome to Let's Talk Sunday.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? Internet land, come on. Hey everybody, how you doing out there in internet land? What's up, what's up, what's up? My name is Sharice Johnson Moore and I am your hope builder, lifting you up out of your sorrow by guiding you to see the Christ within through scripture and practical applications. I want to know how y'all doing today, right? How y'all doing today? You know, we get so many things, we got to do all this and that and the third. But has anybody asked you, how are you doing? You know, has anybody asked you how you doing? How you doing? You know, um, yes. We must be considerate of other people's feelings. You know, be considerate of other people's feelings sometimes. You know, don't be all about yourself. You know, come on. You know, the world don't revolve around you, as my grandmother would say, right? So, I want to say hi, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. I am your host, Sharice Johnson Moore, and I want to say it has been a good day. It has been a marvelous day. It is a glorious day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I know that's right. Hey, so our topic for today will be, why don't you invest in yourself? I'm going to say that one more again. Why don't you invest in yourself? Like, you want to go back to school, you want to pursue a different career, you want to pursue other things in life, and you feel like, how could I say this? You keep making all these excuses, right? Why you can't do something. Okay. You taking care of everybody else. Take care of kids, take care of the husband, take care of the boyfriend, take care of the grandkids if you have those. You take care of your neighbors, cheering you watching out for everybody else but you. And that's not a way to live. That's not a way. That's not a good way to live. I'm a firm believer in a woman going after her dreams, going after her hopes and dreams and goals and things she have in her life. Sometimes we might get distracted. Okay, sometimes we might get distracted, but you can't get distracted because God has something else for you to do. God has something else. If it's a burning, like a deep burning, a deep burning, and you really want to go back to school, or you want to, you want to move to a different city, or you know that you have better job opportunity there, or say you want to go after that promotion on your job, and you want to start the business. You want to start the business, or the 501c3. You want to start your nonprofit or your for-profit organization. Is called invest in yourself for a reason, right? And for a long time, long time. I used to think that I was stupid. I used to think I was really dumb. I used to think that my opinion did not matter. I used to think that what I thought were my hopes and dreams didn't matter to other people. But what I have learned in my life is God don't make no junk. Okay. God don't make no mistakes. And the things I've experienced in my life taught me that I should not shortchange myself for other people that can't handle me. Okay, they can't handle all the fire I bring. Can't handle the me that's smart. They can't handle the me that kind of like I don't know everything, but I ain't stupid either. I used, I'll tell you about this experience. When I was a kid in high school, and the kids used to bully me in school. Okay, like hey Froggy, hey Four Eyes, hey this, hey that. And the people I wanted to be friends with, they belittled me in class. And it really, it kind of really did something to my self-esteem. Okay. And in class one time we had this assignment or something we were supposed to be doing. We were supposed to remember this poem. It was an English class. I talk about it in my book. Okay, I talk about it in my book. Okay, I talk about it in my book. Okay. And I was in the English class, and I think I was in the 10th or 11th grade. Can't remember. Anyway. And when the teacher called my name for to say this poem or whatever, recite this thing, I was like, no, I ain't doing that. Cause I had this mindset of why should I get an education when I was, it comes from early childhood trauma stuff, right? I just throw this to you, when I was held back in a grade, then I failed the next grade, then I failed a grade after that. So I really repeated like these classes, and I kept feeling like I was stupid after that. After you held back, the teacher said, no, you don't meet up to the standards of learning in this grade level, right? And that was in elementary school. Then I went to that was second grade. Then the third grade, they turned around and they failed me. And in the fourth grade, I failed. Okay, and I thought after that I was dumb, right? I thought I was really dumb, That's what I thought, That's where my mind went into that concept, right? And now I don't look at it like that. I had to change my mindset when it came to viewing me as a person. See, sometimes it had to do with our mindsets and what we grew up with and what we dealt with in our lives as children that make us the adults that we are today, right? And I realized something. I don't have to dumb myself down for nobody to make them feel better about themselves. That's what I had a concept in my mind of. I had to dumb myself down in order to make you like me. Had to dumb myself down in order for you to say, oh, we're going to get along and we're going to be together. And and then I realized something else. The men I was involved with they had insecurities like a mug, okay? Insecurities because they were dumb as a bowl of rocks. I'm going to tell you like it is. Some of the boyfriends I've had were dumb as bowl of rocks, and they did not have no concept or no mindset of advancing themselves in their own way anyway. It was just about them. And they wanted to dumb me down too. Okay? They wanted me to be dumb as a bowl of rocks like them. And I'm realizing, okay, I did all that in my life. I did all that just to say, I said all that to tell you, look, don't dumb yourself down for nobody. Don't dumb yourself down. Don't. Sometimes, and it also comes to speaking your mind. Speaking your mind about certain situations. If you can help somebody, help them. And then if they take offense to you trying to help them, that's their problem. Don't take and internalize that and say, oh, it's something wrong with me because that's what I used to do to myself. Oh, I'm not smart. I'm not, they make that's how they made me feel. If I said my opinion, if I said something that I knew had information with, they would kind of act or no, that ain't, they would kind of try to dumb me down like, no, that ain't true. And this and that. And I even had a boyfriend tell me, you think you know everything, don't you? I said, well, I ain't gonna act like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. So I don't know what kind of person you used to being with, but I'm not one of them stupid dumb down girls. I don't play that dumb down stuff, right? And that was a fear I had to get over in myself. that I had to be confident in me being who I was. And then I learned this in my 51 years. Look, if they can't handle you the way you are, maybe they ain't meant to be, they not meant for you to be in your circle. I didn't stutter. If they insecure and they want to dumb you down, maybe they not good enough to be in your circle. Okay, I'm gonna just put it out there, because a lot these relate the way we feel about ourselves is what we project on others. Ooh, did I just say a word? Did I just say a word, chat? Look, don't let nobody dumb you down. If you want to go back with that education, which I did, I went back and got me a bachelor's degree in psychology. Yes, I did. I got it. I got the bachelor's degree. Yes, I did. I got my bachelor's degree in psychology. And that was in a period of time where I wanted to invest in myself. I really wanted to go back to school. I got my GED. I went and got that. Look, went and got that in 2004. Then I went and got my bachelor's degree in psychology. Okay. Then I said, well, okay, all right, and what turned it around for me, why I wanted to invest, what made me want to invest in myself was the deaths of the three most important people in my life. And it made me reevaluate life, as life is too short to be sitting around worrying about what other people think. Did I just give a word? Life is too short to be sitting around worrying about what other people think, I do, say, how I act. I even had somebody say, you act all stuck up. How do people act stuck up if they have confidence in themselves? If they see that they are smart, they believe in themselves, they are knowledgeable, they are they not out. Okay, I say it like this. They not out here doing a whole bunch of buffoonery, but running around, sleeping with this one and that one, not doing nothing with their life, smoking weed, getting high all day. Okay, look, I know I've done that. I've done that. Been there, done that. But after a certain period of time in your life, you be like, dang, is this all the life there is? Is that all? I mean, smoke this crack and all up in smoke and money gone. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That's how I'm the only person. That's how I know how to be. I learned not to dumb down myself for nobody, right? So I'm kind of a firecracker, so and my thing is that why don't you invest in yourself? Invest in going back to get the GED, going back to school, get a degree in psychology, bachelor's degree in psychology, and now I was pushed out the nest after those 3 deaths, and the 3 deaths brought on me creating a business for myself, creating a business, and that was an invest. And I look at it, and now that I look at it, I have invested a lot into me. Invest. Like take pride in the way you look. Take pride in the way you present yourself as ladies. Take pride in the way you dress. Take pride in the way you treat others, even though when they don't treat you right. Okay, take pride in that. Take pride that you have accomplished these things in your life. Take pride in that, and don't let nobody sit there and dumb you down and make you feel like, you think you better than me. And I'll wait. Hold up. I'm sorry if you didn't want to do nothing with your life, but anyway, okay. Not saying I'm perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But investing in yourself breeds within yourself a high volume of confidence. Especially when you taking your time and your money to invest in something that you can put your hands on it. 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 You can put your hands on something that you have brought to fruition. Ain't nothing wrong with you investing in yourself, child. Let me tell you something. Because when you invest something into yourself, it's like, ooh, did I do that? Oh my God, I can't believe that. I had to think about that. I really had to think about that. Every time I want to walk away from what I'm doing, like these programs, and every time I want to walk away, I'm not trying to sell no more books. I'm not trying to do this. God keeps showing me, this is what your investment. This is what you invested in. This is what the idea I gave you, this what it came to be. So never despise the small investments, because it gets you the big investments. And the bigger the investment that you make in yourself, I call it a liberation. I call it liberation. I'm gonna tell you why. Because now I see why my grandmother did what she did when she was doing what she was doing. Right? Well, she worked on a farm. She grew up on a farm, and my grandma born in 1915. Right? This is how I look at it. This is how I look at it. Think about your grandparents and think about what year they were born. Now you go back in the year they were born and see what happened in that time frame with whatever your nationality is, whether you white, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, whatever, right? African American, African, what was going on in that era when they were born, in that place they were born in, if you know that, right? So I did some research, right? I did some research. I'm always good with I'm a research fanatic, okay? I love doing research, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with researching stuff, because it can keep you from being bamboozled, hoodwinked, run amok, led astray, and rant over. Okay. And so I went back in time. My grandma was born in 1915. You think about it, right? 1915. So that means she lived through this time segment of First World War, Second World War, Korean War, Vietnam, Day of Pigs, what else did she, and segregation, desegregation of the schools, desegregation. And then I'll be wondering, okay, now I see why my granddaddy had this mindset of, you better get that education while you can, because y'all get more education than we did when we were kids. We couldn't even go to school. We couldn't go to school with the white kids. They had a habit of reminding me of that. So, and the thing is that think of all the stuff that they did to get what think about where they came from, what they went through, what they experienced, things like that, right? And think about that. And think about, if it weren't for them doing that, I couldn't do what I'm doing now. Like these programs, live broadcasting, got my own streaming channel. I try not to brag, but my thing is, after all the years of me out here doing all the foolishness I was doing, I didn't think God was going to bring me to this point here. And this is because I decided I wanted more out of life than just doing what I was doing. Okay. I went back to school. I went to theology school. Invest in yourself. Love on you. Love on you, child. Love on you. Hey, you know what? There ain't nothing wrong with being alone. I'll tell you something. At least you can concentrate on you. You can concentrate on the things that you love. You can concentrate on the things that you want to do with your life. And you don't have to be interrupted by anybody's crap. Their drama, I'll create all this drama and then I'm blaming everybody else for it. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. When you decide to invest in yourself, you start looking at the people around you that is, are they with me or are they against me? Are they for what I'm doing? Or are they just acting like it and they really hate you, but deep down inside they got I don't really like her, and ran across some people like that, you know. But my thing is, never stop working on you. My latest investment is grant writing classes. Okay, because I got time of people coming into my daggone Facebook page and coming in saying, Sharice, we got this. You heard the good news. That's the favorite lie. I don't even know if it's a lie. Me as a person I got tired myself of people coming in my Facebook, in my Instagram, in my Twitter. It really is more on Facebook than anywhere else with this thing of, oh, you ever heard of this grant, the DHHS grant? You heard of the community grant? You heard of this grant? And I'm sitting there like, no, I haven't heard of it, but then and it worked my nerves to the utmost. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and lie. Okay, it worked my nerves. So this is what I did. I'm gonna go invest in the class of learning what the grants are for myself, so I will know for myself. Besides somebody coming telling this, oh well, you can get this $500,000 and no, and then we're gonna send you. You want to talk to the agent right now? You want to talk to the agent? You want to talk to the agent? I'm sitting there. Wait a minute. And then they're talking about, well, you want to get the money, you gotta send us some money in order to get this grant. Okay, don't I gotta fill out some paperwork? Think now. When you think you got an application to fill out and what this is, and think not just give me your money, you can get it. That's a scam. So. But yes, that's my latest investment in myself. Ain't nothing wrong with investing in you. Ain't nothing wrong with investing where you got. Look, I'm trying to get all the knowledge I can get before I leave this earth and pass it on to my grandbaby. Okay, pass this knowledge right on over there to her. Okay, because what we're not doing, we are not, as Black people, we're not. A lot of us are not passing down the knowledge that we learned from what we learned it from. Like, okay, well, look, okay, I had this business. Like, this is how you keep books. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. And I want to leave a legacy. Don't you want to leave a legacy behind for your grandkids, your great grands? They can say, well, my grandma, she had her own streaming channel, and my grandma, she put out several books, and my grandma did this and my grandma did that. Hey, that's just like I talk about my grandma and what she did. My grandma owned her own cleaners, and she did she did what she had to do. She had 2 houses by the age she was 50. So what's my problem? And you think about her time of 1915, and she has 2 houses by the age of 50. 2 houses by the age of 50. Come on now, don't let. That's called, my grandma taught me about this thing called money, right? And if you don't use the money wisely on yourself, you are bound to lose it. Your bound is going to just slip out your hands. It's just going to walk away from you because you're not doing what you're supposed to do with money. It all comes back to the knowledge you acquire about money. Investing doesn't always mean that, how can I say this? Investing doesn't always mean in stocks and bonds and Bitcoin. And sometimes it's investing in the knowledge that you gotta invest. You gotta get that knowledge that, hey, I want to know this. I want it. Like I said, I got tired of people being in friend requesting me about them grants. Okay, well, let me go find out what this grant is, what that grant. And I started the class last week. a couple of days ago. No, what's today? Sunday. I started the class Friday morning. Friday. I started Friday. I paid my fee, which was a good fee, and I'm gonna see if I can get my instructor on my entrepreneur corners for you, so we could talk to her about grants and things like that, because it's very important. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So that's gonna be the next thing. Next episode for Entrepreneur Corners is yes, knowledge is power. That is the name of our next episode, Entrepreneur Corners, that comes on at 3 p.m. Right? So I want to see you back here at 3. Invest in yourself. Invest in the knowledge that you can gain, because you ain't got no right to be out here be stupid. Come on. We don't have it. We don't have it. We don't have the luck. We got all this access to all this stuff. We ain't no reason to be walking around like we stupid. There's no need. That's what I have to say to that. I have the ticker table at the bottom of the screen. My book. About my books, you can still order. I still have them. I always keep me a thing of order of a box of books in my house. I order them. As soon as I get down to the last 5 books, I turn around and order another set of 100 books. Okay, I always keep some in my house, because you never know when somebody go on an order. Tip for the authors. Okay, so this is my book, Coming to Loving Yourself. Coming to Loving Yourself, and it was published in 2017. And this is my other book, the other workbook that goes with that book. It is entitled Coming to Loving Yourself, Study Guide to Building Your Self-Worth. The workbook, it was created to help you get back to the life and the things you love and cherish in your life, right? Because sometimes we could jump off track. We could jump off track, and it can cause us to turn into different people. Life can throw us a monkey wrench, and then we turn around, we turn into somebody we don't even know. The family don't know you, so, and I'll get into that another time. But I just want to say, I want to thank all of you that do support my program here. Morning Word and Worship. This is Let's Talk Sunday, Entrepreneur Corners, and Authors Excerpt Sunday. And I greatly appreciate you to the utmost. I want to thank you again for watching Let's Talk Sunday. My name is Sharice Johnson Moore, and I want to say that, hey, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to invest in you. Invest in your dreams. Invest in what you want to go after, because you only got one life, and you better enjoy it. Enjoy it chasing the dreams instead of chasing a bunch of foolishness that's not going to add up to nothing, okay? I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, babies.
Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome to Let's Talk Sunday.